I just left the courthouse for the Excelsior 4 trial, the last one. They were there for resentencing, and it's for Amy Sorrano and Nick Schafer. The I'm just going to say a few things that Crown said word for word. It's a direct quote. Make of it what you will. The animal abuse is irrelevant. Another direct quote from Crown. It was for their activism, not for the harm they saw. That one specifically to me implies that even Crown recognizes they saw harm. I believe that it is different when you trespass, let's say, into someone's house when they're watching a movie with violence and you're mistaken versus breaking into someone's house when there's actual violence with an actual victim pleading for help. So the whole mood was sort of like Crown gaslighting the animals and pretending they don't even exist. It was just a property, like a home, for instance, that activists went in for. There were false comparisons made, such as one of the justice, in my opinion, right? Such as one of the three justice said, when activists do a form of activism, historically speaking, they understand the consequences and they're willing to go to jail for their activism. In my opinion, again, this is different because, yes, Amy and Nick know the risk if they are wrong. If they walk into, let's say, this house and someone's just watching a movie and they were mistaken. However, they literally went in and exposed real injustice by actual criminals. Speaking of which, these people, the farmers, Crown defended them by saying they felt threatened and in danger, and I'm paraphrasing here with this one, and then later with violence. Now, I don't know about you, but when I feel threatened and in danger, I tend to leave. The farmers went out of their way to go right into where the activists were. So that is completely false. They did not feel threatened or in danger. In fact, there's video footage of them pulling hair, spraying water and or feces on people, being highly aggressive to the most peaceful, calm, like Buddhist monks protesters you've ever seen. Amy and Nick and all of the Excelsior 4 held up to their values and they said that they just want the media to see what's going on and then they will leave, which they did. And Crown also made a ridiculous comparison to Trump. And one more thing, it's basically the argument was, will they do it again? Which they have not made any breaches of misconduct in any way, shape, or form in the last 5 years and have clean criminal records. As well as, would this decision influence other people in the community to do what they did? So Crown was sort of pushing back against the idea of house arrest for maybe a year while promoting 30 days jail time, which leaves a criminal record, no traveling, restrictions with jobs, etc. And I don't want to misspeak, so I'll leave it at that. That was basically the argument. In my opinion, house arrest would be as much as a deterrent as 30 days in jail and a criminal record, because who wants to be in house arrest for an entire year? Any youth that may be influenced by the action or inspired would most likely be discouraged by the obvious punishment. And furthermore, I just in general, it's very frustrating that the activists exposing the crimes are the ones who are on trial because they're referencing to video they saw that was obtained illegally by somebody else, and they took it into their own hands to expose this cruelty. Yes, after arranging and organizing with other people to help them attain their goal of exposing this. But at the end of the day, it's not the way that Crown's making it out to seem, as if they just went in to be mischievous. They literally were there for altruistic reasons to help others. My takeaway from this is that the defense was incredibly powerful. It was like watching Vegan Gains just destroy someone in a debate, call out every red herring, false comparison, and question dodging. Crown was dead. I felt like standing up and being like, bro, let her go. You've killed her. She's done. I think they have a really good chance of just getting off scot-free. So I wish them all the best. They're absolute heroes, treasures. And I hope more people have the courage to stand up for the voiceless, for the animals. Thank you for your interest. Please check out Excelsior4.org. It's sort of a newsletter of a website with all the videos and updates. And thank you for watching.